You all find yourselves continuing down this moist path. These sewers now seemingly opened into some kind of cave-like structure that lies before you. Do you guys say anything or do anything before you head deeper?
I don't say anything.
I don't say anything either.
As I direct your attention to the scene of Feng hideout, you can hear down this tunnel the soft muttering of two individuals talking beneath their breath. It almost sounds worried, concerned. At this volume, you can't quite make out what they're saying exactly, but they seem worried.
How sure will it take to get to be able to start hearing them properly?
I would say if you got about here, so maybe
Oh,
25 feet away, you might be able to hear them better.
Hold. We reconnect. Can you point to it again? I didn't know we were gonna see.
Absolutely. It's right about
Right there?
over here. Yeah. And I think
Okay.
you'll
Do I need to
also.
do stealth?
You could, yeah, roll stealth for me, and I think with a success on that roll, it'll undo the fog of war over here for you.
Give me 1 second. Forgot I need to use my keyboard. Okay. Let's reset everything up. Okay. You said stealth?
Yeah, go ahead and just roll stealth for me.
That is gonna be a 18.
With an 18, you manage to kind of stick to the wall here. And that's where you see two of these figures. You guys haven't seen any agents of the Feng before. You're seeing them for the first time now.
Yeah.
These guys are wearing these like dark, they're not necessarily robes, they're more like tunics, black with gold trim. You can see kind of almost like a literal fang made of gold on their belt, like kind of just an insignia. And you can see these two guys, and there's some kind of trail of blood that one of them is inspecting, and the other guy is like hands up, backing away. And you can hear him, Severance, and the others, if you're coming with. Look, I don't know what trouble he got himself into. This was supposed to be a quick grab and go deal. And the other guy kind of like touches the blood, pulls down his mask and tastes it, and says, "That's mostly his. They must have given him a hard time."
We can see, are both these people human?
You can roll an investigation check.
Okay. That is a 17.
With a 17, as that guy puts the blood to his mouth, you can see sharp fangs underneath his mask. However, as he pulls it back up, all you can see are the eyes of these individuals, not enough to make out any further details.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Can I would I be able to suspect that they were vampires?
You can roll an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Where's my investigation? Oh. Okay. Oh my god, I got a 5.
Did you roll twice?
I rolled twice, yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
The first time I got a 2, so that wasn't really much better.
You're actually going to go
You
ahead and
have
get
your
half a
vampire?
point of XP for that failure.
Oh my god, okay.
Roll anything below a 5, you'll get half a point of XP.
Because of the attire they're wearing, it makes it very hard to discern any features about these people, if they even are people. But they're human-like in nature, that's for certain.
Secondary question, can I listen to see if there's anyone else that's pretty close around here, like aside from these two?
You can roll a perception check for me.
That is. That's a 19.
With a 19 from the north, I think at this angle you're able to see as well that there is a tunnel with more of that blood. You can hear heavy, labored breathing coming from down this tunnel. You're not sure if it's coming from a human or a monster or an animal, but it's very like heavy, labored breathing.
Definitely that like something got injured.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what to do that isn't too crazy.
Yeah, do these people have weapons on them?
You can see that the guy on the left has a scimitar on his hip. The other guy does not appear to have any weapons on him.
Might be a spellcaster. Well,
What do y'all want to do?
So did you say they have like a belt with like a golden fang on them?
Yes, yeah, both of them have these, like, they're wearing the same attire, right? And they both have this golden fang insignia on their belt. Like, not at the center of it, more like off kilter on the side. But it appears to be some kind of, like, symbol.
okay. So, quick question. Okay, maybe a couple questions. If we come out, would it be, or if we do, okay, is there a possibility to do a stealth attack?
From this angle, they're talking to each other. They seem very concerned with the blood. I think with a high enough roll, anything is possible.
God.
Also, Severance, her weapon's made out of silver, and Claire, you have a silver dagger on you, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Because I think, and then also, so Severance got that, like, read that thing that did describe what the main guy was wearing that was green. What was described of what that guy was wearing is similar to what these two are wearing. A leader of the Feng.
I think so. The description you got from the guy was a green, like a guy wearing green robes with a iron or steel mask. It could be assumed that this is like the same kind of clothing. Like these are very like flowy tunics that are robot like in nature, but they allow for like freeform movement. They're not entirely robes themselves. But I think it would be safe to assume that there is an association there.
Well, I don't think any of the people here do any type of talking to get out of stuff, so I think we're all gonna fight these foes.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
So,
Okay.
roll. So, real quick. That is a 16.
Unfortunately, a 16 is not going to be enough to sneak attack on these guys. This is like their guard outpost. So, what do you do to attempt to sneak attack? And I'll determine how it goes wrong.
I think Severance would kind of try to maybe attempt to hide in the shadows right here to get to this guy first.
Okay.
So probably what happens is this guy probably ends up seeing her anyway.
Okay, so you make it here, and that's when the guy across the way looks and sees you. And he goes, "Hey, stop right there!" The guy next to him turns and looks, and he draws his scimitar. "You're not supposed to be down here. Turn around and leave."
Severance pulls out her weapon.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Can I position myself before initiative?
Yeah, do what you need to.
Okay, I just need enough
Okay.
room to walk up. That is a 14 for initiative.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and reroll then. Okay.
Forgot it's over here.
Okay, I got a 6. God. Yeah,
Put yourself at 7.
that's 7.
I'm pretty sure you have more speed than one of these agents. Damn, I need to turn this bitch down.
I need to add you guys to initiative. I'm sorry. Okay, Claire, what did you get? 7?
Yeah.
And then you got 14, Tristan?
Yep.
All right. Top of the order is Severance. These guys look pretty resolute. What would you like to do?
I want to grab this guy and slit his throat with my weapon.
The guy closest to you?
Oh, like-
Yeah. Go ahead and roll to hit for me.
Okay. Okay. Would that be just my one-handed?
Yes, yeah.
Does a 30 hit?
A 30 does more than hit. Go ahead and roll damage for
I
me.
thought you were
How did
gonna
it hit for
just not
30?
hit.
Wait a second.
So I got 2 points because of my level up to Quester level 2, so I added 2 to my one-handed. So it's 11 now,
Okay.
and I got a 19. So that's why I got
Evil.
Damn.
Evil.
Yeah.
I gotta start raising the CB of these guys.
So would I do any extra damage to them?
No,
no?
no. It's just since it was a 19 and not a crit 20, it's just regular
Well-
damage.
Okay. Oh. Okay, that is a 15.
15. You come up to this guy, you grab him, you cut deep in his throat, and the blood starts pooling out. Very little life is remaining in this guy, but he's clinging on to adrenaline. Is that your whole turn? Severance?
Sorry, I'm like looking at my abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for right now.
All right. Tarr, you're up. What would you like to do?
So he's about 5 feet from this other wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I run up here, jump off the wall, and kick him?
That's baller as fuck. Absolutely. Just roll unarmed
Okay.
for me.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. Because you're slamming him into this wall, I'm gonna add a D4 to that damage for you.
Okay. So first dice is maxed out. That is 14 times, or what? Yeah, 14 times 2 is 28 damage.
28. And then,
Want me to roll a d4 now?
did you max out the first one?
Yeah, I did. I rolled 2 4s and then the 6.
Okay, and then roll that D4.
That is a 2, so 30 damage in total.
30 points of damage. You do like this jump kick off the wall and then kick his head into the side of the wall, and he goes absolutely lifeless as his skull is battered on the wall.
All right, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Holy shit. Claire, you're up.
Okay. So I'm guessing this guy, the last guy left, he's like basically dead, right?
Yeah, he is clinging on to life.
Can I go up to him and just like I grab my like gun and then I just like place it on his forehead and I don't really say anything.
Hell yeah. Roll to hit with advantage for me.
Okay. Okay, I got a 14.
A 14 isn't enough to hit, I don't think. No, it's just enough. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god. Let's see. Let me pull up my. I can't. I need to pull up my. 2d12. Which one's the 2d12s? Is it the.
The D12. What the fuck is the D12?
They're the ones with the hexagons on it.
Okay.
It's a pentagon.
looks like
because
a
a pentagon is 5
Pentagon,
sides.
sorry.
Okay. It did like 12 points of damage.
W.
Hell yeah. You pull the trigger and his head just explodes into gore all over you.
Oh yeah.
That
He's
is
dead.
combat.
How tall are these people?
These guys were probably about 5'8", both of them.
How tall are Severance and Claire?
I'm 5 foot. Let me double check.
I'm like
Severance is-
basically almost like.
Severance is 5'9".
Oh. I have an idea.
Oh.
I have
my
an
God.
idea.
Okay. what's up?
Okay.
So in character, Tarr's gonna tell you guys to take their clothes,
Oh my god.
Okay.
Severance
and
does not understand at first.
so we're gonna use me as a prisoner.
You guys are pulling a fucking New Hope right now.
We're gonna use me as a prisoner. If you take their clothes, they'll think you're one of them.
Okay.
And I feel like that's the safest way to get through this place.
Right. That way. I walk up to the guy that I just killed and I start like taking his clothes off.
Yeah.
And Tarr, out of respect, is going to turn around.
Oh my god.
Girl power.
Severance, do you guys just swap into their gear?
Yeah.
I'll say
Oh, well-
I'll like figure that probably Tarr explains it better because I think at first if Tarr's like just take their clothes, Severance is like why? But then like take the whole plan, it's like oh that makes sense. So
Severance,
I figured she'd be like okay.
as you go through your guys' belongings, you find a vial of blood. Claire, as you undress this guy, you see there are lizard-like scales on his cheekbones.
Okay.
Oh. Lizard?
Mhm.
Would I be able to like know anything about this right away?
You can roll a history check for me.
History? I got a 10.
I think a
Probably
10
not.
is enough to know, at least what this guy is. This guy was a Yuan-Ti, which is like a snake person.
Oh.
Yuan-Ti are often considered like evil snake people, who like eat humans most of the time.
I'm gonna put that symbol for like disguise.
Yeah, that's a good symbol to use. Here we go. I'll give that to Claire as well. Okay. You guys are successfully disguised as Feng agents. What would you like to do?
There was someone we heard someone
Yeah,
dark,
going up.
right?
Yeah, you guys heard labored breathing from the north.
Do they have a pair of handcuffs on them by any chance?
They have about like 10 feet of rope.
I don't think handcuffs would fit on Tarr.
Just
I'll put rope on Tarr, but I'll make it very loose, so if need be, Tarr
Whoa,
can
yeah.
get out of it.
All right.
Alright, Prister, let's go!
This fucking rules, by the way. Yeah. All right.
It's a good day to be 5'9".
As you guys round this corner, you're able to see in this room.
Oh.
Lying before
Oh,
you is what appears
no!
to have been some kind of
Fuck.
stable area. But where a horse was standing, now he lays there, heavily breathing. You can see that his stomach has been ripped open and his innards have been pulled out, kind of stringed about everywhere, torn apart. He is barely clinging on to life. There
How?
is a very shallow pool of blood, and he just lays there in it.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I can help him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That is actually or I can actually try it one more time. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Severance, unless you have healing magic or a health potion on you that you could sacrifice, there's nothing you can do for this guy. It looks like his stomach and rib cage was forcefully pulled open by something supernaturally strong.
Well, I do have a health potion I can give away. So instead of 8, I'll have 7. So I'll give this horse a little health potion.
You pour the health potion on its wounds, and slowly the flesh begins to sear and grow back, and the horse looks to you with a concerned look, and its breathing becomes normal again.
I kind of just pet the horse to comfort it.
It seems somewhat comforted, but still pretty damn scared.
But yeah. But the horse isn't what we're looking for. Just the horse is okay now. That's what's important to me.
There are
Innocent
two.
things should be.
There are two doors that lie in front of you.
Can we listen around for anything?
Yeah, which door would you like to listen to first?
I'm gonna listen to this one.
Can you make a perception check for me?
Oh, maybe. That's an 8.
You're not able to hear anything.
Okay. Wow.
Can I do a perception check through this door?
Absolutely.
Okay. And what if I have advantage in that? Does that mean I get to roll twice?
Yeah, you roll twice and take the higher roll.
Oh my god. 10.
With a 10, you can hear some voices just kind of lightly speaking beyond the door. You can't make out what they're saying. It's too muffled, but there are voices on the other side.
Is there anything in this, what is this, a hay pile?
Yeah, it's just a hay pile for the horse to eat. I think there's also a bucket of water next to it.
Okay. Well, which way do you guys want to go? Should we just go up this way?
Yeah, I think it would be better to
Okay.
avoid right now.
The people for now, yeah. Even though we're disguised.
If we have to charm our way through anything, it will go very bad, I think.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
guys
you
come
guys
across this strange winding corridor.
Oh god.
Does it seem like this is a trap or something?
You can roll an investigation check.
Okay, that's better. Investigation. That is a 17.
With a 17, there's no traps here. This is, from what you can tell, this is meant to be the Feng's hideout. If anything, this is just extra security to prevent people who shouldn't be in here from being in here. There's no traps or puzzles.
Are these just little doors, or what are
those
these,
are just wooden doors, yes.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
so go through? Go through the first
As
one
you
door?
attempt to open it, it is locked. There is a very small keyhole.
Okay,
there-
so we probably have to find keys.
Or can I gently like break the doorknob off so we can go through?
You can roll a brawn check for me.
Oh, I would love to. Let me see. That is a 17.
Yeah, Severance, you're a very strong, powerful person. You just easily snap the knob off and it opens.
Okay.
Oh, I sure hope this isn't another one.
This door, as you try to open it, is also locked.
Am I gonna do this 3 times? Okay, that is a 22 for this door.
Yeah, with ease, like breaking a pencil.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, that's not that great. 12.
With 12, you just can't seem to budge this last door
Wow.
open.
Tarr,
Uh,
you want to try? You
yeah,
could
I look
probably
at
punch the door down.
I would have to do this at disadvantage because my hands are tied, right?
or we can untie
Oh,
Don't worry about it. I have a +5.
Okay.
That is a 19.
19
I
is
thought I
enough.
was doing math wrong.
I think with your hand tied, you just headbutt the door and it falls over.
Well, we're trying to be quiet about it.
It doesn't make like a loud sound.
Okay. Okay.
You guys come to
Okay.
these large double doors that are slightly ajar. And as you approach, a putrid stench comes from this room.
Can I peek in? Like
Severance,
stealthily?
as you peek in, you see a horrible sight before you.
Oh god.
There are a good dozen bodies wrapped up in cloth and makeshift rags. There is like a good 30 flies flying overhead. The ground here is stained with long dried blood.
Do any of them look young?
All the bodies are actually like wrapped up in those wrappings. You can't make out who those people are unless you open the cloth that they're wrapped up in.
I can't tell by height.
By height, you can roll perception.
Okay. Perception. 8.
8. There's definitely some younger folks here, but you're not able to determine their exact age.
But they are younger.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. That's all I needed. What is this?
There appears to be some kind of raised wooden platform. Almost looks like it's made out of crates of some kind. It would be like if a giant pile of crates was blocking the way forward. I'm sure that makes more sense than what I said.
Great, so that there's something blocking this way.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of like wooden crates.
Could I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Would a vampire be able to tell how fresh the bodies are?
If you give me some kind of way that Claire, using her vampirism, inspects these bodies, like what that looks like flavor, and I'll let you roll for it. And you can just roll investigation with advantage.
Oh god. Okay. I guess the only way I could think of is like by somehow finding a place on the body where she could bite, maybe, and uh, by taste, probably.
Yeah.
So you said what was it? Roll with
Roll with advantage.
advantage.
You're doing
Okay.
investigation.
Oh, investigation. Okay, interesting. I got a 21.
It's clear that the dried blood that's here didn't exactly come from these bodies, because the bodies in here seem to be drained of all blood. Unraveling any cloth reveals husks of humans, tieflings, and elves. Nobody that we know. Some of these bodies even seem fresh, no older than a few hours. Some instead seem older, perhaps even over a few days old.
Interesting. So they're just piling bodies here. Okay.
But like I said, these bodies are drained completely of blood.
Yeah.
But it's of note that they're not drained from a vampire bite. Like, you specifically said that you would look like where you would bite them. The blood didn't come from a vampire bite, which is interesting.
That is actually interesting. I mean, Severance wouldn't know that, but
Do you think that there would be anything in your book, Severance, about maybe other creatures that drain blood, maybe?
I could check. And Severance does open her sigil language for other monsters that drain blood out of bodies.
I won't have you roll for this. The Sigic language in front of you, its page is flipping. The words appear in front of you, monsters and exsanguination. And it talks about how vampires are the most prevalent to enjoy blood. Ghouls, while often attributed to being closer to zombies, they don't eat flesh, they actually drink blood. It's a weird distinction. There's the Rakshasa, which is almost like a folklore monster from Yggdrasil that, like, people tell their kids at night to, like, avoid, like, don't go out in the woods or it will get you and drink all of your blood. Some old tales mention werewolves drinking blood instead of outright eating people. But I think you know that, like, typically werewolves eat hearts, kind of. That's just like a misnomer a little bit. But for the most part, when it comes to monsters who consume blood, it is mainly vampires who make up, like, the majority of that population.
Okay. Because also, I'm not gonna rely on the sigil language. I feel like they may be draining blood from maybe a ritual that has to do with the grimoire.
Maybe.
That kind of makes sense if they're not eating or drinking it. And if they're drained, because that is a thing people do with animals.
Sorry, I guess just, like, as a vampire, my first thought was just what, like, people consuming it. Is there any other way to get out of this room?
I mean, you could potentially break through those crates, but I'm not sure how effective it would be.
Okay, so I guess would we have to go back?
Or just
Okay.
That's so fucking funny, Lucas. Okay.
Thanks.
You guys arrive at these big wooden double doors. You can hear the mumbling from the other side.
Can I try to listen to the mumbling again?
Yeah. Roll another perception for me.
That is a 15.
You hear their conversation. I can't believe this. The wolf is back and we got stuck on guard duty. It's bullshit, I tell you. I wish I was in there seeing what's going on right now.
Okay. Severance opens the door.
Okay. Opening the door, you're met with a grandiose hallway. Deep blue arcane torches lighting the way. There's a handful of doors to choose in this room. We got one here, and here, and here. There's also this, and that, and over here, and that one. These guards see you guys walk in, and because you're disguised, they don't really think much of it until they see your prisoner. And they don't say anything, but they kind of, like, raise a brow. at this new bugbear prisoner.
He attempted to sneak in. He had hit me pretty hard. Where are the chambers again?
The guy kind of looks Tarr up and down and says, Altaheim be blessed, such a big fellow. Yeah, it's gonna be right past through the kitchen. And he points at this large double door.
Thank you. And we'll start going ahead and leading him that way.
Oh my god.
I love this shit so much. Like, I figured you guys would either like stealth, diplomacy, or murder everyone, and I really like the route you're going. You
Like-
guys are
They
met.
will be all dying soon.
You guys are met with a very small kitchenette type room. There's one guy in here brewing a giant stew of some kind.
Oh,
There is a door here with blood on the floor. There's also blood back here with crates and barrels of some kind, and a door that goes that way. Give me one moment. Some of these crates are large. And when I say large, I mean probably 15 feet in diameter, if that makes sense. There are barrels of food and ale in here as well.
Are we able to see over here, or did you say there was a door?
There is a door right here, sorry. And there's also a door back here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you enter the door?
Yeah.
Okay. We enter.
Oh.
You find rusting metal cages, blood all over the walls. Some of these have bodies in them. There appears to be just straight up a bandit guy who is very wounded. There's one of the villagers that was from Tarr's tavern. Also, in this corner, you see Mordenkainen tied up, and these three people dressed in
Oh.
Victorian attire with pale skin and dark hair, and they seem to be talking to him. Do you guys listen to what they're saying? Do you do something first? I guess, what do
Can
you
we
guys do?
listen to? Can we listen to what they're saying first?
Yeah. There appears to be a woman here who has kind of a higher stature than her two lackeys. Her clothing is much more intricate in design, and she's taller than the both of them. And she says, "Why were you not reporting to his sire, Lord Yandril Ambrose? The rest of us had to, yet you denied your duty. You fled. You sided with an outsider, a blood bag. And I wonder if your sympathies lie elsewhere. Do you want to die? Do you want hunters to find you? Find us? Eradicate the family?" And Mordenkaine's not saying anything. He's just kind of looking off to the wall. And she, like, grabs the cage, and he flinches. "I could tear you asunder, but I was given orders not to."
Do I know who this is? By voice alone?
No, you don't know who these three vamps are, but you know they're vamps for sure, Claire. Like, you recognize your own, I'd imagine. Especially since they're,
Okay.
like, in clothing. And of course you know
Yeah.
Mordenkainen. Mordenkaine's your buddy.
Right.
And
have-
actually, two things. Claire, that name, his sire, Yandril Ambrose. You know that name. That's the guy that Natalia was going to go report to, right? The head vampire.
Yeah.
And Tarr, you recognize the name Ambrose. The Ambrose family, one of the 5 families, just like you, Kagayama.
And Severance, you're just here.
Severance, you are just here.
Do they notice us, like, when we come in? Do they think of it?
The guards, like these Feng agents, notice you, but the vampires seem very wrapped up in whatever they've got going on here.
Okay, this is probably where it's gonna go wrong, but I don't know how else to kind of do this. I want to convince them to get out of the room. Okay. Let me relook at Severance's stats real quick.
Wait, what?
So, I want to convince them to get out of the room by basically being like, hey, this guy's a big threat. Y'all should get out of here in case it goes wrong.
Oh, okay. Oh god.
So this could go very good or could go very bad, and we might have to start combat early.
It's gonna be crickets.
Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt everyone. It is out of here.
Lucas,
we
I
handle
cannot
this
understand
prisoner.
a thing you're saying. I'm
Oh
so
my
sorry.
god! Turn me up then!
You're at 200%.
You're at 200 for me too.
Okay. I can just never do her voice, her actual voice, but it's fine.
Sorry.
We have a very dangerous prisoner here, so it may be best to get out. Just in case things go awry.
Can you roll a persuasion check?
Okay. This could go very bad. Okay. That's a 15.
With a 15, this woman vampire looks at Tarr, and she begins to approach you slowly, and she says to the other vamps, "Get back to the ritual." And the two of them leave. She then approaches you, Severance, and looks you up and down and gives a big sniff in your direction. Where did you say you found this man? Odd that a bugbear would just be loitering around. Are you sure he wasn't here to join us? Join our cause?
Oh, yes, he had attacked me.
And then she looks to Tarr. Why would you attack the very cause that's trying to free your people?
Tarr just looks at her and gives her a devilish grin. Doesn't say anything, just gives her like a snarl kind of look.
Well, it seems like our dear Mordenkainen here, you've got your sympathies all mixed up. It's only a matter of time before Hunter's off you anyway. You can put him in the cage there, and she slowly begins to leave.
Got the guards.
Okay.
Oh,
Also,
do you also ask the guards to leave?
yes,
Okay.
with like
They
Yeah.
exit out through this way. Sorry.
okay. Is this an open
sorry.
area?
There is a door over
There is a
here.
door?
Like, yeah.
Okay. Time to start letting these people go.
Oh,
Severance,
you're gonna let them go?
I also untie Tarr.
Yeah, you untie Tarr. The rope falls to the ground.
Okay. So what were you gonna say to me before I was like gonna start helping people?
You approach this guy and you see, I need you to roll a lean check.
Okay. Let me check this. That is a 15.
with a 15, it's enough for you to like stop him, but he goes to like grab your clothing to like pull you close to him. But I think like you either pull away or bat his hands away, and he says, "You gotta fucking help me! You gotta help me!"
Puts like a finger up to her mouth before she like dumps him up.
You don't understand what they've been doing to these people. I've seen it.
Severance puts like another finger up and then like does like a zip motion.
Okay. He stares at you with
Shut up.
wild eyes.
I'm trying. Just shh.
Do you just like open the cage? There's like a little padlock that's got these shut. Hello?
Okay. Sorry, my internet just took a shit. Can you restart?
He looks at you with wild eyes. You see a very small like padlock on each of these cages.
Okay, because the last thing I heard was like I told him that like shh.
Yeah. He just kind of like looked at you with wild eyes, and then I was like, "Do you just open this? Like it has a very small padlock on it."
Yes.
How do you take the padlock off? Do you just like break it off?
I think she would just like take it in her hands and break it off.
Okay, roll brawn for me.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, it just crumbles in your hands, and this guy comes like tumbling out, heavily breathing. He looks side to side. Like this guy is shaken.
Can I go over to Mordenkainen and
As
try
you
to see if
approach,
he's okay?
he has a wide smile, and he says, "Oh, thank God you're here. Oh, fuck. I."
What's wrong?
Since we got here, they've been taking people into this ritual room they keep talking about, and they don't come back. And they've just taken everyone else in there. All of your friends' buddies. Nico too.
We need to hurry.
Are you
I,
or like can Mordenkainen stand? Like, is he able
he's
to
not
like come with
injured.
us? Okay, can I try to get him out of this cell?
Yeah. How do you break the padlock?
I just grab it in my hands and break it.
Yeah. Roll brawn for me.
Okay.
Bro.
12.
Yeah. You simply like snap it. It opens, and Mordenkainen comes tumbling out, and he actually hugs you, Claire.
Okay. I hug him back.
Oh yeah.
It's good to see you.
It's really good to see you. I was worried there for a moment that I would be next on the chopping block.
We should probably
can
get
I put
moving.
this video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll brawn for me.
That is a 19.
Yeah, she comes tumbling out, and she's like crying, and she grabs onto you and like hugs you tight and says, "Thank you."
This guy's injured, right?
Yes, he is like heavily injured.
Tarr's gonna give him a health potion.
He takes it and he kind of sniffs it. You're not trying to poison me, are you?
Shh. No.
Okay. And he drinks it.
I had the same thing to her.
She takes it. You see like little bruises and cuts are healed from her as well. Mordenkainen stops you guys, stops Claire at least before you guys continue. Look, Claire, you know about Yandril. That's where Natalia went to meet him. Look, if he's tied up in whatever the fuck this is, these guys are bad news. Yandril he's a sire. He's not just some lame master vamp. I mean, this guy is serious business. Just before we go in there and start going guns blazing, just know we're gonna be in for a hell of a fight.
Is he here?
I don't know.
Oh wait, real quick, is there a way to like lock this door?
I think to the left of it, there's like a large steel bar that you can use to pry the door shut.
Would I be able to do that without the guys outside hearing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I have to roll for it or no?
No, you're good. You just do it. You slide this steel bar through the handles, and it is secured shut.
Okay.
You guys have no idea how much I fucking love this right now.
Yeah.
Okay, time to go kill people.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Do you guys pass through this door?
Yes.
Well, I kind of locked our other way out, so.
Oh.
What we got here? Guys!
As you open
What
the door,
the fuck?
a couple things become apparent to you. Namely, immediately to your right, there's a handful of people you're here to save. But note that Camilla is not amongst them. To the left, vampires, Feng agents. You can see in the middle of a room a large, strange cage with arcane symbols. There's blood everywhere. Some weird vials here on an altar. You can see amongst the vampires a rather tall individual with white hair. He has a long white trench coat with like a black turtleneck underneath. On his hip, there is a glowing green lantern of some kind with this like iridescent glowing light surrounding it. His face is heavily scarred, and as you enter, he quickly turns to see you all. What do you guys do before things start happening?
Oh. We're still disguised, right?
Yes.
So
also, I have a reference image for this guy for you guys.
Yeah, but guys, I don't have the ropes on my hand anymore.
That's right.
Oh, and faces we know. I was checking the other chat. Oh no, he escaped.
Like the most like deadpan like way.
This guy, like the room goes silent as you enter, like dead quiet. And
no shit.
This guy with the white hair turns to look and says, "Who is this?"
Your turn, Claire.
This was someone that we had found kind of wandering outside. We thought it would be a good idea.
Roll deception.
Oh god. Okay, hold on. What is my deception?
Oh, it's important to note, and I failed to have mentioned.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20's good. Fuck yeah. All of the prisoners here, Nico, Zik, the villagers, they have blindfolds on, and they're also gagged, like with like rags. With a natural 20, he kind of raises a brow. Curious, a bugbear should turn on his own. Nevertheless, he can be the first to go, should he wish.
Still complete silence. Tarr isn't talking.
He looks to you, Severance, and says, "Blind and gag him. Put him with the others."
Um, um,
This is insane.
okay. I'm like, I don't think
What?
Severance would do that. Cause like, we're just gonna let someone else be hurt if we just let this happen.
Yeah. Plus, like, how would we be able to, like, we'd have to come up with another plan for Tarr to be able to escape from that.
Like, we could tie him up loosely again, but at that point, we're just gonna prolong with, like, someone else getting hurt.
Right.
Who up placing their guns?
Does it take real time for Severance to weigh her options?
I think it does, unfortunately. I think it does, like, she stands there a little bit, like, a second too long for it to kind of be like, okay.
The wolf makes like a sneering expression at you. "Are you deaf?" And then he looks to the Feng agent next to you. "You do it if this girl is too weak." And he actually, almost like superhumanly, very quickly appears next to you, Severance.
Oh.
And while he's next to you, he's mainly looking at Tarr. And he says, "Your actions disgust me. Men like you and I find two paths ahead of us. Two routes for our kind. Extinction or liberation. And to have the gall to choose your own death above freedom? Pathetic." He then turns to you, Severance. "Move out of the way, girl."
So now he's talking to me, right?
He's talking to Severance.
No, he's talking to Severance.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh shit, I know Severance would be fucking irritated right now. I'm like, I think we're probably gonna end up fighting right here.
Do we want to start combat?
That is the only thing that makes sense to me. I don't think Severance would like let this continue on.
Okay, do you want to start it? Or can I try some? Actually, I don't know if that'll work.
If you want to try something, I'm cool with that.
Can I pick up this guy and throw him at this guy?
Oh my god.
You want to pick the agent up and throw him at the wolf?
Yes.
You can make a brawn check, and then we'll call that an unarmed attack.
Okay. That is a 24.
With a 24, you grab this guy and launch him at the wolf. They're both knocked back quite a substantial amount. This guy is knocked prone. The wolf kind of does like a slow slide from the impact, halfway bent over, then slowly looks up as his eyes gleam like a milk white. He bears sharp teeth. We're gonna roll for initiative now.
Okay.
Do I have to roll damage too for that?
Yeah. Just roll 3d6 for me.
That's my current damage stat right now.
Holy shit, I have so much stuff to add.
That's 16 damage.
Okay. Sorry, bear with me.
Dude, what is with
Okay.
my low rolls? I hate this. Rolling again.
Holy shit.
Oh. I got a 3.
Oh, Claire.
Can I? Thank you.
And that was the second time I rolled again.
I like to think, like, upon the reveal, is like, it, the
What'd you say? Lucas?
We good?
I think Lucas's internet went out again.
Sorry, did wait, I don't know if
your
anyone heard
internet's
me
fucked
or
up.
my internet shut up. Sorry, I don't
It's
know what's
okay.
going on. Anyway, I like to think that it's like grabbing the disguise, like rope, and just pulling it off in a way that doesn't make sense. To be like, I'm revealing myself
Hell
to
yeah.
be Dio.
Holy shit. Yeah, no, I love that idea of like combat kicking off and then Severance just tossing her disguise and it goes like floating throughout the air and we see her full regular kit and weapon underneath. And as this happens, the wolf's eyes go wide and he shouts to the others, "Hunters, continue the ritual. Stop them." This is where combat begins. Severance, you are first in the order.
I would like to start it out with, the real hunter here is me. And I am going to step here. I am going to shoot. Let me think. Who am I shooting? I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Oh, yeah. He's prone, so
And
you'll get
then-
advantage.
I'm going to hit the wolf with my weapon.
Hell fucking yeah. Go ahead and roll that first attack on the little guy with advantage.
Okay, that is a. Let me see. That is a 17.
17 on the little guy.
Oh.
That hits. Roll damage.
So that will be 2 extra d10.
Oh,
So let's do it. Okay. 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 So that is 24 points of damage.
The guy on the floor's brains are splattered across the place. And as you kill him, you see his like blood is a harsh neon blue color.
But I'd be able to
Ooh.
know what that is.
This is a doppelganger.
Oh, okay. Me not knowing what the fuck that is.
It's
Oh,
a
that
shapeshifter.
makes sense. Okay.
It makes sense that Severance would know that. Severance is a monster hunter. This is her bread and butter.
And then I have a question. Would the wolf be considered a beast or a humanoid?
Right now, the wolf is a humanoid.
Okay. I am going to extend my weapon, and I'm going to hit him with it, which will do bonus damage.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll to hit for me.
Okay. If I can find where my dice on. Okay. That is a 17.
17 is just enough.
Okay, good to know. That will be 3d12 plus 1 is what I have on here. We might need to work that because that's. Okay. Okay. That is a 14 plus 12.
14 plus 12 damage.
26. 26 points
Okay.
of damage.
I
So
have
27.
to ask, is your weapon silver?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You cut through his flesh. You see this deep blood starts pouring from a gashing wound you've left him, and he snarls at you and says, "I knew it was only a matter of time before hunters found us."
oh, ooh.
It is his turn. He turns to you, Severance, and he says, "You're everything wrong with humanity." he draws a sword from a hidden hilt behind his trench coat. And he's going to swing it at you.
Stealing my ideas.
Does a 25 hit?
Holy shit.
Well, yes.
Okay, you're going to take 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Only has my leeching right now.
He's going to make a second attack on you.
Oh,
Great.
There's a 19 hit.
Yes.
You see he leans forward and bites a chunk into your neck and pulls, ripping shreds. You're going to take 5 points of damage.
Okay, well, 2 people can play that game.
I believe that is his turn unless he does movement, and at this time I don't think he's going to use it. It is now the Feng agent's turn. This one here, his clothes begin to rip, and you see slowly but surely this guy transforms into a werewolf. Give me one moment. Okay, it's not that fucking big, I promise. Okay. And he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How much speed does he have in werewolf form? Hold on. Because I feel like he should have more than regular. He does, okay. What was this, 20? 40? He begins to approach the group of people over here, and he snarls at you. I'm sure he's within hitting distance of you. The grid's fucked up. He should be, like, here. And he's gonna also hit at you, Severance. There's a 13 hit. Lucas?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
He deals 2 points of damage as he takes a bite out of your arm.
Okay.
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm sorry. Changing him into a werewolf dropped
Rip that. Yeah,
where his initiative was. I know
He was
that
17.
Thank you. I knew that he was above Tarr.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that leaves us to Tarr. Hey, buddy.
Immediately, Tar's gonna run over and free Zik with his action.
Okay. Do you also undo his gag and blindfold?
Yes.
Hell fucking yeah. This will take your action.
And
You undo this, and he looks up at you and he says, Tarr, Sensei! And he, like, hugs you tight. And then he looks around and says, where is she? Where's Camilla?
I don't know.
And he looks around the room, and he readies, like, a kung fu pose.
With a bonus action, can I hand him something?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I'm handing him Camilla's staff.
Fuck, yes. He takes it, and he looks at it, and he looks angry.
Yes.
It is now his turn. Actually, Tristan, I sent you their stats forever ago. I think it would be fun if you control what your students do.
I have to scroll.
I know it's
up.
somewhere in our DMs, I'm sorry. But I think that would
You're
be
good,
fun
you're good.
because they are your students.
How do I? Oh God, this is a lot. Oh my.
Gee, Tristan, how come Austin lets you have 2 player characters?
I love it. I'm still scrolling.
You're good, it's a lot. We talk a lot.
Yeah.
You can do the search function in Discord and look for image, and that might help. Because I think it was just like a image I sent you, right? Or maybe it was a
I
link.
believe so. Holy shit. There it is.
Okay.
All right. So he's gonna run down here.
Sorry, I should make this public for you to use. There you go. Now you can move, Zick.
All right, he's gonna move right here. He's gonna make an attack with his quarterstaff. That is a 23.
23 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. I don't know what a quarterstaff's damage is.
Oh, I believe it's a D8? I could be wrong, but that sounds right. A D8 or a D10?
Oh, it says 1d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Pay attention.
Me?
No, me. It's on my screen. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The first one hits for 11.
Okay. Hell yeah. However, okay. First thing foremost, the staff hits this werewolf and it just like batters on his side, and he seems pretty unaffected by it.
Oh. All right. Well, he's gonna take his unarmed strike from hitting with this quarterstaff.
Oh yeah.
That is a 17.
17 hits.
Okay. And it says empowered strikes. Monk's attacks are considered magical.
They are considered
the purpose-
magical.
Overcoming. What is his unarmed? His unarmed is also 1d8 plus 4.
Okay. So
That's kind
roll
of
that damage.
crazy. What dice is it? That is 11 points as well again.
You see something happen to Zick that you haven't seen before. He goes running up to this guy and hits him with a quarterstaff. Notices Camilla's staff does nothing to this guy. And I think with that, he takes an open hand strike and hits this werewolf in the stomach. And you see this ethereal orange flame coming from his fist, and it impacts this wolf and burns the location where he's hit. And I think Zick doesn't notice this in himself, but even like his eyes are glowing this ethereal orange when he does it in this way.
And it says I get to make 2 staff attacks and 2 unarmed strikes.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
So, can I flavor one of the unarmed or the staff attacks as an unarmed strike so he makes 3?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Natural 20. Fuck yes.
Oh my god. So, alright, so it's a maxed out dice, so it's 8 plus 4, so 12 to 24 points of damage.
24. Okay, so that puts him here. More of these flaming strikes hit this werewolf, and Zick is locked in. He's not paying attention to exactly what's going on here. He's just sticking to his training, and it's doing wonders. At first, his attacks weren't doing much, but these fist attacks seem to actually be damaging this guy a little bit.
Alright, last attack is 18.
Yeah, that also hits.
That is a 7 more points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, this werewolf turns and looks like very pissed. Kind of foam falling down from its jaw.
Okay.
It is the vampire's turn. The first one, following orders, transform into a swirl of bats, appears next to Nico, grabs him, transforms both of them into like this swirl of black mist and bats, and Nico, still blindfolded, is taken to the center of this strange ritual site. This first vampire looks to the others and says, "We should begin. Ignore the fighters." The second vamp walks away from Severance, goes to this
Killing.
table. Do
Hold
you
on.
do anything, Severance?
I have seize the opportunity.
Absolutely. So this guy begins to walk away from you. What do you do?
And what I actually would like to do, since I took a bit of damage, is as he turns to walk away, Severance grabs him and takes a giant fleshy bite out of his neck.
Holy shit. That's an unarmed attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, so roll that for me.
I can find my dice. That is a 23.
23 is enough. Roll damage.
So, I will say two things. It says with cannibal, you can eat, it says human, so I'm assuming anything humanoid.
Yeah.
To take 1d6 LP this skills per level.
Hell yeah.
So that would mean 76, right? Because I'm level
that's
7.
so
overall.
much, but I think that's right.
I think that's still
That
pretty
seems
good.
right.
Damn.
And then I would just do my hit die to hit him.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 10 points of damage.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. And then you get that healing, that absurd amount of healing.
It might seem absurd at first, but going out of like 6, I think it'll even out.
Okay. You guys watch as Severance tears into this guy with her teeth, pulls a strand out, and her face is covered in blood, and she chews and swallows. The vampire is terrified, but tries to continue his mission. The
So I want to
taste-
say,
Sorry,
I
go
don't
ahead.
think Tarr would be able to see. I think Tarr would be able to see from his angle is that Severance does not have sharp teeth.
Yeah, those are regular human teeth.
Oh.
Severance, the taste of this guy is like bile in your mouth. You've eaten people before, and it's very irony, very metallic in taste. There's something wrong with this dude's blood. It tastes like vomit.
Okay.
He goes up to the altar. He grabs this glowing red liquid and breaks it with his hand. You see this kind of red energy goes swirling towards Nico, and Nico is lifted off the ground, arms kind of contorting beyond his own control. And you can see these red swirls kind of congregating around Nico. The vampire woman you guys talked to earlier approaches the ritual site, holds out her hand, and she begins muttering these arcane phrases beneath her breath, holding a palm out. There is these two other vamps here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, would I be able to hurt him too since he moved
Yes,
towards
yeah.
me and moved away?
Absolutely.
Okay. Also, I want to say, maybe it might be a little broken because I got 29 points of health back.
That's insane. We might need to nerf that a little bit. Like, how the level it caps out at, maybe.
No.
Can I turn some of that into extra health?
It doesn't go over your max.
Okay, so I'm stuck back at full.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit this guy with my weapon.
Yeah, roll the hit.
I can find my dice again. I had to pull out so much dice for that. That is a... That's a 16.
That's enough, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, that's enough. Roll damage.
Okay. Since I'm still at my long form, that is 3d12.
Hell fucking yeah.
If I could find that dice again. I keep losing it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that is 27 points of damage.
That's enough to kill this guy.
Okay. I imagine he tries to walk by, and Severance, like, just long arm swings at him and just cuts him in half.
Fuck yeah. There is a female vamp left. She goes 5, 10, 15. Sees Claire and says, "You can't hide, bitch." And she goes to attack you. Does a 15 hit?
A 15. Let's see. Yeah, it does.
Okay. You're going to take 5 whole points of damage as she claws at you.
Okay.
Let's see. These guys don't really do anything. The villagers, they can hear things going on, and they're kind of like backing up against the wall a little bit. They seem kind of afraid as to what's going on here. Claire, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Who are all that's left as far as
You have the vampires, you have the wolf, and then there's a Feng agent way down here who hasn't done anything, and there's the werewolf who's heavily wounded by Zik.
Okay. Can I try to kill this girl in front of me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna use my Sandhawk rifle, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
That fires 3 projectiles, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I'm just gonna point them all at her.
Hell yeah. Just roll the hit for me.
Okay. Where's the hit? Let's see. Okay, I got a 15.
15's enough. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay. 26.
How would you like to kill this lady?
I technically am still disguised, so I have this like that little, what is it called, like bandana over my face, right?
Yeah.
I pull it down finally, and then I'm like, I just stare at her and I say, who you calling a bitch? And then I just blow her away.
She is torn to shatters, like slow-mo 3 bullets, doof, 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 and she falls limp to the ground.
Oh yeah.
I believe that's your turn, right, Claire?
Yeah.
You can still make movement, though.
Yeah, you can still move if you want to reposition
I
yourself.
can still move?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'll just go here.
As you approach, the wolf kind of sniffs your direction, and he says, "The vampire turned as well?" Now it is Severance's turn.
Yes! Okay. I got to do things now. Yeah! Okay. This guy is holding Nico over, right?
So Nico is in the center of this ritual site, and he's actually floating there. Something is holding him in place, and like these red tendrils of magical energy are slowly surrounding him. His limbs are like locked, almost if an invisible force is holding him into place there. Arms like at angles. This vampire like is more or less stepped back from it. He doesn't have his hands on him anymore.
Where does it seem to be coming from?
It seems to be coming from this entire ritual, whatever's going on here. There are strange components, a glowing vial that was broken on that table. This woman is holding out her hand and saying an incantation to this ritual. And that's the woman you guys talked to earlier.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this lady, then hit this guy again.
Hell yeah. Roll to
But
hit
I'm
for
not
me.
gonna use my 2d10 on my gun this time.
Okay.
That is a firearms. That is a 21.
21's enough. Roll damage for me.
At the least, I'm just trying to break her concentration.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 13.
13. You fire these shells that pang into the side of this lady. She's distracted, her concentration is broken. You see the red tendrils around Nico fall to the ground. Blood drops to the ground. These tendrils were some kind of blood being drawn out of Nico, yet no holes could be seen in his body. It stains the ritual site, and she turns to glance at you, pissed.
And now, I'm gonna hit the wolf with my weapon, adding
Absolutely.
plus 2d10 to that. That is a 24.
24 is enough. Roll damage for me.
Okay. Okay. That is actually fucking crazy. And then I add on 2d10. Okay. I actually need to pull up my calculator for this one. 12 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 10. That is 41 points of damage against this guy. Or
Holy
42 points of
shit.
damage.
Yeah, you cut like a large gash in his arm, kind of like splintering the bone a little bit.
Oh,
I flavor it, so I want to say I cut one against his chest and the other one in the other direction on his chest, like making
Like
an X.
a giant X. Absolutely.
Mhm.
You cut deep, and you can see like muscle and tissue showing underneath, and he snarls at you.
But it is apparent I am like doing damage to him.
Yes, you are doing damage. Your weapon is silvered, so you are doing damage.
Okay.
Um,
Did anyone else take notice that this girl is kind of the one behind what's going on over here? Like in the team?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, that's all I can do.
That brings us to the wolf's turn. He looks to you, Severance, and he says, "A hunter who eats monsters? How despicable!" Holy shit. He is going to... He takes his longsword and he hits it with you one more time, Severance. Does a 17 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to take... Make sure I grab the right dice. That's 13 points of damage. And then for his second attack, he turns to Claire. And he says, "I'm sure you heard me. I don't have to give you the same speech. Why would you turn on your own?" And he looks to Severance and says, "Once she's done with you, she'll kill you. Don't you understand that?" And he is going to roll to hit you. There's a 14 hit.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. You take 12 points of damage as the sword cuts into you.
Okay.
Wait, did he throw his fucking sword at her?
No. He just like cut at her with his sword. He didn't throw it.
Did he move?
No, there's, I would say, that's 5 feet.
Oh, the wolf. Sorry. I thought it was the... When you said wolf, I thought it was the other wolf.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I
his
thought it was
name,
the other wolf
His name
too.
is quite literally the wolf.
Yeah, that's why it took
Oh.
me... I was like, okay, let me reload in case the
Sorry.
fucking wolf over here moved.
No, the wolf was monologuing at you and cut you. Now, the werewolf, now that it is his turn, he's going to turn to Zik, and he's going to try to take a bite out of him. That is a natural 1. I think maybe Zik dodges out of the way nimbly, and the wolf just takes a bite out of this pillar here.
oh, ow!
And his mouth is like stuck in it. I don't know how to make that work, but Tarr,
He's basically stunned for a round,
yeah,
basically.
he's stunned for a round. He's stuck in the pillar with his teeth.
Out of humiliation.
No,
Does-
literally. Tarr,
Does this
you're up.
cage look breakable?
It is probably made out of like iron. I'd say you could. I mean, you're strong enough. Like I would imagine.
Is there a door on it or anything that I could rip open?
There had to be like I think it's a. Yeah. There's a door of some kind for Nico to have gotten in there.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Monster Mash and grow to how tall is it again? It's double my size. I think I'm.
Double your size. So you're this big now.
Yeah, I think I'm like 16 feet tall. I'm big man. I'm gonna run down here.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna use. Would it can take an action to rip open the door?
Yeah. We'll say it will.
Okay.
I feel like
All right,
there's
I'm gonna
also,
use my
like,
action
so
to do
much
that.
going on here. Like
Yeah, there's just everything's in the way. Here, I can move down here.
okay.
And I'm gonna use my action to rip open the door.
Yeah. Roll brawn for me.
That is a nat 20 on Brawn.
Just with ease, Hulk style, you grab it, you just toss it, it goes scattering across the room. Nico is still, I think. No, Nico's fallen to the floor because the ritual was interrupted. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna hit this dude.
Hell yeah. Roll to hit for me.
That is a 25.
25 is enough. Roll damage.
That is 18 points of damage.
Barely standing. Is that your turn?
That is Tar's turn, yes.
Zik is now up.
He is. So can I attack, move, and then attack, or no?
Attack, move, attack. Yeah, absolutely. I see
Okay.
no reason why not.
So he's gonna hit the werewolf again with his fist.
Okay.
That's 4 unarmed attacks that he gets.
Zik goes crazy.
That's a nat 20. Dude,
Roll that damage.
so that's a guaranteed because it's 1d8 for his unarmed.
I'll tell you right now. You need 10 points of damage to kill this guy.
Oh, he's more than dead because it's 1
Okay.
dice that I roll. So
Okay.
it's 8 plus 4. It's 24 points of damage.
These flaming fists erupt this guy into fire, and he turns to ash.
He is going to run down here to this lady, and he's gonna punch the shit out of her.
Yeah, roll the hit for me.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, roll damage.
1d8 plus 4 is 11.
Hell yeah.
And then second one was a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, another 11 points of damage.
She is dead.
And then he's gonna. Oh, how far did he move?
He was over here. so
Like
10.
right here.
He's gonna leap over this table and hit this guy.
Hell yeah, roll to hit. I'll make sure he's like kind of in the square.
Wait, hold on. 8, 15.
15 hits.
Okay. That is 5 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah. He deals a pretty lethal blow on this guy, but he's not dead. Is that Zik's turn?
That is all he can do unless he has a bonus action. Let me check. He only has dash. We're good.
The vampire's turn. This one next to you, Tarr, hisses at you and comes like running at you to attack you with some claws. Does a 12 hit.
No.
He like slashes into your chest, but isn't able to break through your thicker skin. This one over here with Tarr, with Zik, is going to do the same thing. Does a 14 hit.
Do I use their armor class?
You use Zik's AC, yeah.
Okay. No, it does not hit.
Okay.
He has an 18.
I think he goes to, like, scratch at Zik, and Zik blocks it out of the way. I forgot the Feng exists. This guy's down here. He's going to move to Zik as well. He pulls out a small dagger and goes to stab him in the back. Does an 18 hit.
18 is AC.
Meets it, beats it.
Yep.
That is 6 points of damage. The dagger is plunged into Zik's back, and he draws it out.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be weird.
The villagers don't fucking do anything. Claire, you're up.
Okay, so so is this guy still floating in this thing?
No, Nico has fallen to his knees, and it seems like Tarr's got a handle on his situation.
Okay, cool. Can I do like 5? Can I attack this guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. I'm probably gonna use my Sandhawk again,
Hell yeah.
just to do the same amount of damage.
Fuck yeah. And roll with advantage because you are close.
Would I be rolling like firearms?
Yeah, it's a firearm,
Yeah.
and then you'll roll that twice and take the higher roll.
Oh, I just got a nat 1.
So roll again, because you're rolling with advantage.
Okay. I'm like, let's see. 13?
13 is not enough, I'm sorry.
Did you
Yeah.
add your firearms modifier?
I did.
Okay.
I think the gun jams.
Okay.
Severance, you're up.
Get it.
Okay. So, I am gonna shoot the guy that just hit Zik.
Okay.
And then gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
Quick question. Is Cannibal a bonus action or a full action?
It's a full action, I'd say.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, first thing, I'm gonna shoot the guy that hit Zik. That is a 30-20.
30-20 hits. Roll damage.
That is 9 points of damage.
He is dead.
That guy?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The guy I'll kill the other guy if
You
it
said
kills
20,
him.
right?
20 points?
Did you say 20 points of damage?
No.
How much did you say? I'm sorry.
I said 9.
9. Okay, yeah. It would kill the vampire, but not the Feng guy. Sorry.
Can I just kill the vampire then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You shoot him in the back of the head, and he slumps over.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, Zik. Okay, time to hit this guy.
The wolf. Let's go.
That is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
So that's gonna be 3d12 plus 2d10. Okay. Plus 1. So that is time to pull up my fucking calculator again. But no, I don't. I'll just calculator 7 plus. That is 33 points of damage.
Okay. Holy shit.
And the last one that I do, I go across his throat.
You cut deep into his throat, and you like manage to get like a gash halfway. Blood falls down. He coughs up a little bit of blood, and he kind of like tilts his head in the direction of the wound, and he's like tilting his head, looking at you. Is that your turn?
If I can't do cannibalistic bonus action, that would have to be it.
Okay. He stares daggers at you. You come here into my home and slaughter my people. Slowly but surely, his muscles begin to rip and his clothes begin to tear asunder. The green lantern at his side falls to the ground, and he begins to transform. Sorry, give me one moment. Before you stands a large, hulking beast, not quite like any other werewolf you've seen. This guy is fur of pure white. His eyes, this effervescent color, giant fangs, very furry in nature, and he's rabid, foaming at the mouth. He's going to attack you, Severance.
What do you mean he's gonna hit me? Why would he do that?
He's gonna hit you with a claw. That is... I have to do some math. Bear with me. Does a 24 hit?
Well, yes.
I need you to make a lean saving throw.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is enough to pass the effect, but you still take damage. You take 15 points of damage. He like punches you with like a fist of his giant claw in the stomach. You can feel the force of it. You brute it. You tank it. But like your clothes ripple with this effect, and wind goes gushing forwards around this room. The lanterns that are lighting up this place like flicker and dim by the impact of this punch. And you brute tank it, Severance.
Oh yeah.
He's going to use his second attack now. Seeing that you've taken this hit, he turns to Claire. He doesn't say anything. He's done shit-talking you.
Does he have to move away from me to do that?
You know what, actually? He's not going to attack Claire. He's going to use his bonus action leap, kind of almost jumping in the air in rapid succession, landing next to Tarr. He locks eyes with you, and he's going to try using this effect on you.
Can I do see the reaction?
Yeah, you can attack him as he tries to move away from you, I guess.
That is a 25.
25 hits. Roll damage for me.
Alright. That is 29. Oh, wait. That's 30 points of damage.
30 is good. You take, like, as he goes to jump away, you take a large gash out of his knees. When he lands over here next to Tarr, blood goes gushing out of his knees from the impact of the fall. Hold on, I need to make sure he's in initiative, because that could be bad. Okay. With his second attack, Tarr does a 24 hit.
Yes.
Okay. I need you to roll a lean saving throw.
It's 19 on the dice. Give me 1 second. Lean?
Yes.
That is a 22.
You save against the effect, but you still take damage. You take
That's
16 points as he goes to punch you as well. And I think maybe, like, to block this from knocking you back, your fist catches his, and the bones in your hand break. But, like, wind goes flowing backwards, blowing your fur. I think the vampire guy behind you has to, like, hold his hand to stop the effect. It is now... Oh, that werewolf is dead. It's this Feng guy's turn. And he goes to stab Zik. It's a 19 hit.
19 does hit.
Okay. With that dagger, he gets out a solid 3 points of damage.
Okay.
The vampire isn't until later. Tarr, it is your go.
So I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes and say, "Where is she?"
His eyes just kind of twitch. He's not speaking at all. He just snarls and growls at you.
I am gonna hit him with the most devious haymaker ever thrown.
Hell yeah.
That is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, 30 hits. Roll that damage for me.
Oh wow. $22 points of damage.
Fuck yeah. What does this look like?
He just kind of just reels back his fist as far as he can and kind of just punches him, pushes through everything, even with his broken ass hand, just hits him right in the eye.
He's like reeling back from this attack, kind of turns his head down and away, and then draws it back up to look at you, and he lets out a very loud howl that reverberates the room.
And before my second attack again, I'm just going to repeat myself. Where is she?
It seems like you're not getting through to him in this form. Whatever semblance of consciousness this guy had is long gone.
Okay. And for my second attack, can I grab his head and knee it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That is a 28.
A 28, absolutely. Roll damage for me.
Oh, wow. That's 20 points of damage.
Hell yeah. You grab this guy's already wounded head. Your knee comes up to connect with its loose jaw, crunching of bone and teeth that shatter and fall to the ground. Blood comes seeping out. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Zik is up.
And Zik sees this and thinks I am in danger. So he's going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm coming over here.
Hell yeah.
That's enough movement. Yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah, and he's just going to make unarmed strikes on this guy.
Roll a hit for me.
That is a 23.
That hits.
That is 12 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is 6 points of damage on the second one.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is 9 more points of damage.
Holy shit.
This is the last one. And the last one is a 20-something. 25.
Okay.
And
Oh, it's not looking
12 points of damage.
good. 12 points of damage. Okay. Yeah. Zik comes running to help his sensei. Goes forward, just starts laying blows into this guy. And like there's bruises, fur being matted down as he lays down these hits. And the wolf looks pissed. Remaining vampire guy who's behind you, goes to like take a bite out of you, Tarr. It's a 12 hit.
No.
His teeth can't cut through your flesh. Villagers can't do shit. Claire, you're up.
Okay. Can I just like? I'm gonna use my sandhog again, but I'm gonna try to run at the wolf as like, kind of sprint towards him, and can I like try to jump in the air and shoot him in the eyes?
Fuck yeah, I love that. Absolutely.
Okay. Now I just gotta roll the hit. Oh god. And it's firearms, right?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, 17.
17's enough. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay, then 10. 22.
22. You fire these shots and they pierce through this guy's eyes. And because are you using silver bullets?
Yeah.
Okay. He's blinded and lets out like a screaming howl.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. Big if true, gang.
So he can't see anymore.
No, he can't see anymore. Severance.
Okay.
You're up. Lucas?
Sorry, didn't realize I was muted. What shit do I need to roll for me to run up on top of this guy, hop on top of him, and hit him in his like head?
Let's
With my
roll an
weapon.
acrobatics followed by like whatever it is normally to hit.
Okay. Acrobatics is a natural 20.
Fuck yeah. Severance, full on just anime running, by the way. Up
Oh my
and
God.
around, back behind. Like, this guy's big enough that I think you run up his back. Like, not climbing, like full on running up this dude, and then latch yourself, Shadow of the Colossus style, on his back. Swing your weapon backwards and roll to hit.
Is a 26.
26 is enough. Roll damage for me.
That is a 25.
25 damage.
Mhm.
Oh my god. You're taking chunks out of this dude. Blood kind of like is thrown back your way, covering your entire face. He looks bad. Is that your whole turn?
I'm also gonna actually shoot this guy real quick.
Yeah. You like take your gun and point it at this guy. Roll for me.
23.
23 is enough. Roll damage.
$23.
He's dead.
The wolf is dead?
No,
No.
sorry. The random fucking guy over here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like,
Now
and kill it.
it is the wolf's turn. Blinded, being attacked from all directions, he wildly swings his arm back and hits at Zik. He's rolling with disadvantage. Does a 19 hit
Yes.
Zik? I need Zik to roll a... What the fuck would this be?
It would be Dex.
Constitution
There you
saving
go,
throw?
Con.
Yeah.
Got it. That is an 18.
18's enough. I think maybe he still takes damage from it because when you save against this, you take damage. He takes.
I think it's half damage, unless your guys' rules
No,
are different.
it's full damage for this ability. It's just the like
Okay.
effect that this doesn't hit. That is 20 points of damage. I think like it just hits his arm and he like pulls up like a block, like a kung fu block against this giant ability. Once again, the wind goes flowing from this hit, like making Claire right behind him. Her hair just kind of goes like, flowing in the wind. The lights flickering in this place. For his second attack, because he does have multi-attack, he's going to try to grab Severance off his back and throw her. Let's just have this be... See if he rolls high enough. Okay, I need from you, Severance. We'll call this a lean saving throw as well.
Okay. Does a dirty 20 work?
Dirty 20 works. He's like, I think he gets a handle on you, and then you pull your way out of his grasp, and like you're still on him, but no longer like where he could grab you. And that is the wolf's turn. That guy's fucking dead and doesn't exist anymore. That brings us to Tarr.
Just an FYI, this is my last turn being big. So at the start of my next turn, I will go back to normal size. Tarr is pissed. He hit Zik. You dare hurt one of my own? And he just clenches. Well, no, he opens his fist and he grabs the wolf's head and slams it against the wall.
Hell yeah. Roll unarmed for me. Add a bonus D4 to the damage.
Okay, that is a 20. No, that's a 30.
Yeah, 30 hits.
A bonus D4? Fuck. All right. That's a lot of damage. Hold on. So that's 25.
25. How would you like to kill the wolf of the Feng?
I just imagine that I do it so hard that his head explodes against the wall.
Hell yeah. Grabbing his head, like we see slow-mo, Tarr's hands interlocking with this guy's fur, slamming his head against the wall, slowly his head crushing, meeting this hard force, bone popping, eyes falling out, just this gory eruption of blood that covers all of you. And he is dead, and you see the vampire that's behind you guys turns into bats and flees the scene.
Well,
Pussy!
I have a bonus
Pussy!
action still.
If you would like,
Oh.
you see him slowly turning into bats to fly away.
I'm gonna grab his wrist and Hulk slam him.
Yeah, like half his body is slowly turning. You grab the free wrist. Roll the hit.
That is a 23.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage for me.
That is 18 points of damage.
You grab this guy, throw him to the ground, and he's just red misted. That is combat.
No, until I kill everyone else in this place. I need everyone in this bitch dead.
Holy shit.
That was cool.
It was freaking awesome.
You see, oh my god. Okay. I guess you guys don't see anything. What do you do?
Can you shrink my character back down?
Yeah. Tarr comes back to a normal size.
Okay.
Can we help get Nico out?
Oh,
Absolutely.
the cage is already ripped open.
The cage is open. Nico's just lying there, unconscious.
So I drag him out and I kind of lay him up against this wall right now.
Also, his conditions need to be gone.
Yes. And I kind of like try to shake him awake.
Yeah. Severance, you grab him, you shake him a bit, and he goes, "Oh, shit." And he opens his eyes and he says, "Severance? Where am I?"
The Feng hideout. You were kidnapped.
He looks around at the scene. I thought that was just a bad dream.
She shakes her head no. She offers him a health potion.
He takes it and drinks it, and he kind of winces a little bit when he swallows it.
She blankly blinks at him before digging in her pocket and holding out his badge for him.
Oh, thank you. He takes it from you. He sees all of you, and he says, "Thank you for coming to help."
Severance nods before she starts helping the other people.
Oh yeah. You help these villagers, and they all kind of, they're very thankful. They look very happy at you, and they kind of conglomerate in one space together. but they don't really say much other than that.
Can I take my disguise off?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Holy shit. I'm just now realizing Mordenkainen didn't come in here with you guys.
Yeah, he was just in the other room the whole time.
I think maybe he was just scared watching from afar. Probably. That's
He was
that's
probably like
Mordenkainen activity.
seeing us like rip everyone apart, be like, okay,
They got
damn.
this.
They got
They
this.
I'm too scared to join. What if I'm next?
Yeah. Zik is with Tarr and he says, I don't know where she is. She's not. Did you not find her on your way in?
No, we didn't.
She's got to be here somewhere, right?
I would hope so. And Tar's like grasping his broken or holding his broken hand and trying to stay calm.
Nico approaches the altar here and kind of like he's investigating it, looking at it, and begins pocketing these materials.
Huh. Is there anything else in this room? Like, what are these? Are these papers?
Those are. They seem like instructions for how to perform this ritual.
Okay.
Though it doesn't like really explain what's going on. It just kind of explains to break the vial, put the subject in the center, have a vampire activate it.
Okay. Should we leave the room then?
You guys are free to do as you please.
I'm gonna give Zik my other health potion,
Oh, yep.
and then I'm gonna give him a big old hug.
He hugs you tight, and then he drinks the health potion.
And then I'm just, yeah.
Nico looks to you guys and says, look, there's clearly more to discover here. I mean, you're missing one of your people. I'm going to get the villagers and Mordenkainen back to the Occult Society. Let's regroup there and try to figure out what the hell all of this is. Sound good?
We'll say, there are still people who have worked for him here.
Right. How did y'all
Sorry.
get in?
Disguises.
Nico looks to all the dead people around the room. You think we can pull that off?
I can kill the rest of them if you want.
Nico kind of looks a little concerned. Maybe we don't need more bloodshed.
They're monsters.
Nico
Through
kind of
everything
gives
that
you a
they've
smile. Look, if you want to
is
clear
like-
this place out, be my guest. But I'm not looking to get any of these innocent people hurt.
Okay. I wasn't going to hurt the innocent.
No, I don't want them coming into harm's way if another battle does break out, is my meaning.
She nods understandingly.
He also, he kind of looks to Tarr, a little worried, and says, "Is your hand all right?"
I've had worse.
Okay. I guess I'll meet y'all back at the Occult Society, and we can break this down, figure out who these people are, and what the hell it is they're doing here.
They are called the Feng.
Oh, Nico kind of lets out a sigh. That would make sense why they kidnapped me. I saw Lord Yandril Ambrose meeting up with members of the Feng. Some kind of deal or something. I wasn't close enough to tell, but if there's a noble involved with a criminal organization, that needs to be brought out into light. I'm guessing they kidnapped me because maybe they saw me.
Oh.
Be a Feng any much longer.
Like I said, we'll recoup and figure out a game plan once we're all back together.
Severance
right.
vows.
Nico takes the others, including Mordenkainen, and leaves.
Okay.
Claire's like, "What the fuck? My NPC! God damn it!"
That's fine. He can go.
He is the most flaky motherfucker on the planet.
Yeah, he wasn't even
That's
here for the fight.
No, literally like, okay, pussy gauge wing.
How much health does a health potion give back again?
We're gonna call that one of his hit die.
Okay. It doesn't
Just
say.
for my personal reference, are we wrapping up at 9 tonight?
Yeah, at least
Okay.
for me.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
We still got 2 hours.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
free to do as you wish. If you guys want to clear out the rest of this place, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I was gonna head straight to that door.
Yeah, we can go down.
You come across a very thinning hallway. There are 3 routes to go. You do see there's actually signs on these doors. Here is lounge, here is alchemical workshop, and here is Wolf's office.
Ooh. I'm gonna follow Severance into Wolf's office.
Holy shit, okay, bear with me.
Bringing this. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I'm playing on the carpet right now.
You can see on this table a bunch of paperwork. What appears to be reports and letters. If you guys want to rifle through them, you can. You can see empty vials over here. You can see all kinds of different herbs and a list of some kind. There's also a double door over here.
I'm
you start.
immediately inspecting the reports, seeing if there's one about Camilla.
Okay, I will send the reports in here for you guys to read and look at together as a team.
Yes.
Teamwork makes it.
Yay.
Also, actually, you know what? No, that's not right. Okay, hold on. Here are the documents. It would mean a lot to me if one of you guys read this stuff out loud.
New hires, positions. I'm Rilwin.
Mm-hmm.
Transportations. Hunter Wilcott, research and devs. Maximus. I don't know how to pronounce that last name.
Nancy, transportations. Natalia, research and development. Then Brogwin, Fairweather, transportation.
When you guys read this, Claire, I think one of those names sticks out to you.
Yeah. New hires. So, did she get hired by this wolf guy?
Austin?
You're asking me? Is that
Yeah.
Claire asking me?
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what this could imply?
Okay.
The name, status, and location. There's Genesis Moron for transport for mod testing. Lily, transport mod testing. Calebon, transport mod testing. Naya Haruk, transport not test. Enoch Williams holding not available reconciliation. Alia Avila transportation mod testing. Mordenkainen holding not available reconciliation. Opal transport mod testing. And then Camilla transport mod testing.
Oh. That was a
it does say
sacrifice.
Camilla transport Ma sacrifice.
Oh, mod sacrifice. Sorry, I just started.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
I thought they all said the same thing.
Wolf, it has come to my attention that a rat lurks around my shoulder. A leak of this nature could jeopardize everything we have worked towards. The future we seek is just moments away. We cannot allow one stray ember to catch the whole farm ablaze. It is for this reason I need you to attack and find Niku of the Valhaven Occult Society, bring him in, and any others who might bear witness to your crime. Leave none standing together in arms. Noctis? Interesting. So they're talking about Nico.
And you said the only other things of interest was these empty
Yeah,
vials.
there's empty vials and then herbs and like some kind of like shopping list next to it.
So, Tarr saw the name Camilla on the page, right?
Yes, you did see that it looks like Camilla is going somewhere called the Maw for sacrifice.
Immediately seeing this, he punches through the table with his broken hand.
The table splinters beneath your weight.
And I silently hand Zik the list.
Zik looks up at you after reading it. We have to find her. Wherever this place is, we've got to get there and fast.
Oh no. And just, this is the first time that Zik has seen Tarr break down. Just complete fear and anxiety taking over.
You see that same fear is reflected in his eyes.
Looks around nervously a bit at first, or her eyes just more like dart around before she like slowly like puts an arm through his shoulder to like calm him.
Thank you.
We'll find her. We know someone who can track her down. They led us here. I'm sure they can lead us somewhere else.
You can only hope.
I look over at this table.
You see a list here, and it has the words, kind of like, it's doctor handwriting, like it's cursive, and it has a list for how to make blood rot. And there's a list of different herbs and materials, and it also has like a required amount of blood, 16 ounces of blood.
Right. Do I know what blood rot is? Would there be any way for me to know?
No, unfortunately there's not. You can look to the Sigic language for answers, but the chance of it giving you one is very unlikely.
Also, am I mostly able to read this, right? You said?
Yeah. It's just in like doctor's handwriting. Like we have seen letters that have had like certain kinds of writing, right? But this is the first time we're seeing like somebody who writes in cursive.
Because I was gonna say, if it's like doctor-esque writing, I could roll a medicine check to read it if it is like doctor handwriting.
That's really fucking funny. I just think it's of
You
note
work
that you
with a nurse.
that you
Or not work,
recognize that this is coming from somebody who's more sophisticated and likely a doctor of some kind.
She'll take it with her to find out more.
There's a double door over here if you guys would like to go that way.
Okay. Let's go in the double door.
Okay. Before you find a winding hallway.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, I'm actually gonna come back this way.
Okay. Severance goes up.
And I'm gonna look in here.
Okay. You head into the alchemical room. In this room, there appears to be on a long table a handful of vials and small flasks filled with black and red liquids. A small vial rests on the top, a glowing red liquid that smells like copper. Next to this are a handful of herbs and strange-looking powders, the same that you saw in the other room. You can investigate further in here if you'd like to roll for it.
Is a investigation. That is a 14.
With a 14, there's a red liquid here that's clearly blood. There's a black liquid sitting next to it. there's a glowing red liquid next to the both of those. You can roll different kinds of checks to determine different things about these of your own will. Like, if you were to say medicine check to see like the medical properties, if you were to roll magic to see like that is, like you can roll different things to learn about these if you want.
Can I roll magic at first, I guess?
Absolutely.
That is an 18.
With an 18, given what you saw earlier, seeing these here, blood being involved and like these strange alchemical elements, this seems to be sanguimancy, which is a taboo school of blood magic.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do a medicine check, which is a 15.
On a 15, it's clear that like the first one is just blood outright. The second is a mix of herbs and ingredients, the black liquid. And the glowing red is a mixture of both. With a medicine check, it seems like that glowing red liquid might have some kind of effect on your blood if it was ingested or otherwise used on you, and would give you an effect of some kind that's not necessarily like helpful, but it wouldn't damage you. It's just some kind of effect, almost like a curse.
It feels like it's like take the potion, but like if it's gonna give me a curse, I might not take it if it's not something that's
If you grabbed it and had it in your bag, that wouldn't be a problem. It's like if it was used in a spell on you, or if you directly ingested it.
Okay. Let me double check my items list. Okay, I'm starting to kind of hit up on my inventory slots as well. DM, is this important for me to take, or can I leave it?
I mean, that's up to you, Severance, to decide if you value whatever's going on here. That's not up to me to tell you.
Okay. I don't think Severance would take the vial. I also think that if she doesn't like fully know and it's not helpful to her, really, I don't think she would take it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Do you guys go down that hall, or is Severance just big chilling right now?
I think Severance is just up there alone.
Okay, so down here,
Yeah.
we're just cutting scenes here. Claire, Tarr, and Zik, are you guys going the other way?
I'm going the other way.
Okay, and these scenes are happening at the same time, I will say. Like,
Okay.
when Severance was investigating the other stuff, that's when you guys are doing this. Tarr, are you coming with, or is it just Claire?
Yeah, I accidentally... My mouse buttons on the side kick me out of the page.
Do you open this door?
Yeah, I open the door.
You see a small family of skeletons eating dinner together. This is a large feast of pies and turkey and bread and potatoes. And as you enter, they all kind of like turn and just look at you.
Can I just say out loud, like, do skeletons need to eat food? Y'all, like,
one of them says, "There's nothing wrong with a good meal after a long, hard day's work."
Can I sense that if they're an immediate threat to me right now?
They seem to be just enjoying their dinner.
Okay.
They're not a random family having dinner.
I'm just gonna walk past them.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of awkward.
Ooh, do we want to go through this one or this one? Oop.
Oh. I guess we'll
Yeah,
go through that
there's
one.
a door here too. You can go wherever you want. It doesn't matter.
I think I want to go here first.
Okay.
You find a large kitchen. This is straight up just a regular ass kitchen. Plenty of supplies and food here. Nothing weird going on. There's like a bunch of supplies down here of like flour, grain, food products, alcohol, and there's a door down here. Tarr, you come across a large empty dungeon of sorts with a massive hole about the size of a medium semi like van.
That's our way out.
Oh. I think I'm gonna go back and probably go the opposite direction.
Okay.
This way.
We will cut back to Severance for a moment.
Okay.
You make it into the lounge, Severance. You see one Feng guy sleeping here on a large plush couch. You see another who's not noticed you, who's writing in a journal. You obviously this is like a lounge, like it's very comfortable here. You do notice on this table a handful of flyers, Severance.
I'm not worried about that right now.
Okay. This guy is journaling.
I want to grab this guy by his head and cut his head off.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Oh.
That is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
Roll damage for me, Severance.
Okay. That is 13 plus 8, that's 21.
He's dead. You grab this guy by the head, and you instantly kill him. And I think with a nat 20, so stealthily the other guy doesn't even notice.
Severance continues to hold his head and comes over.
Holy shit.
Continues to hold his
Yeah,
head.
you can roll to attack this guy with advantage as well.
Okay, that is a... Sorry, I think I realized I just... Oh, wait, yeah. Because I was about to be like, I think I just read my flat roll earlier. Well, yeah, it was a nat 20. That's why. This is a 23.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage for me.
Okay, that is a 21.
He's also dead. As you cut his head off, you see blue blood comes out as well. He's also a doppelganger.
Okay, I'm gonna take both their heads, and I'm gonna come out here.
Okay. You see these two guards who see you carrying two heads, and they're both put on high alert. Do you do anything before they can attack you?
She moves one of the heads into her other hand and raises her weapon to them.
Oh yeah. Roll to hit for me.
Can I just go ahead and come do this?
Yeah.
That is a 26.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage for me. Severance just cleaning house. This reminds me of when Aesir was just killing all those fucking bandits.
No, yeah, that's why I'm loving this right now.
Oh yeah.
That is a... Okay, ironic. It's another 21.
Dead. You kill this guy. What the fuck? He turns into like a bunch of like a pile of clay on the ground. He was a golem of some kind. This other guy readies his weapon, comes at you, 5, 10, 15, 20, runs up to you and swings at you with like a clawed fist, with a fucking 3. I'm guessing that misses.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
I think she blankly stares at him before she raises her weapon and lops his head off as well.
Oh yeah. Roll to hit for me.
That is a 26.
Yeah, that's enough. Roll damage.
Okay. That is a 19?
Bucket, that's enough. Yeah, you just immediately cut this guy's head off clean.
Well, I pick up his head as well.
Okay. We move down to the rest of the gang, who make their way into a bedroom. You can see here, 2 of these Feng agents sleeping in this large, like, bedroom barracks area.
Oh, sorry. Are they asleep right now?
Yes, they're asleep right now.
They're asleep. Okay. Let's see.
Can I choke this one to death?
Yeah, roll unarmed with advantage.
Okay. That is a 29.
29 hits. Roll damage for me.
Uh, 20.
He is very much dead. You smother him in his sleep.
Can I come over to this one
Yeah.
and like bite his neck to try to heal a little bit?
Fuck yeah. This is very vampire of you, and I'm actually going to give you a half point of XP just for doing something so fucking vampire-like. You sneak over, you take a bite out of this guy's neck. Just roll damage. I'm not even going to have you roll for it. You're doing vampire shit. You should be able to just do this.
So roll damage. So this one's just a D20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, it's D20 for damage?
Oh, sorry. What's the damage you roll for your vampire bite?
Was it hit
It's a
die?
D12, right?
Is it? I need to write
It's
this
the,
stuff down.
it's
It's
the
your hit die.
hexagon one.
Yeah, it should be a D12. I think.
The D12. Let's see. Okay. Just one or two? Just one?
Just one.
Okay. I got an 11.
Yeah.
That's 11 points of damage.
You know what? I'm gonna say this kills him. I don't think we need to draw this out. You bend over, you take a bite into his neck, sucking the blood up into you. It feels refreshing to take a bite out of something alive, filling you with vigor. And this guy also wasn't undead, so it actually tastes good to you. Whatever monster this guy was, it was just a regular, like, maybe he was a yuan tea or something.
How many points would I heal?
Let's say that's the damage you deal, so like 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Where do you guys go? Tarr,
I'm probably gonna
as
go
you go
up.
to walk through that door, you notice posters, these flyers, like stapled to the back of this door, and like with a note next to it, handwritten by somebody, that says, "Don't forget." And let me send this flyer into the chat for you guys to look at.
I take it and pocket it,
Oh yeah.
and then push open the door.
Fuck yeah. That's when I think the three of you see Severance walking through this door, I'm assuming, right? And she's
Yeah,
just
see
covered in
me?
blood, carrying heads, right?
Yeah, I have I
God.
think 3 or 4 different people's heads, like probably still in their hoods. Just I'm just holding, about to go through this door, kill the rest of these fucking people.
Okay, I'm just gonna follow suit.
Okay.
Like, damn, this bitch is psycho.
Yeah,
How's Zick feeling right now?
Huh?
How does Zick feel seeing this?
Zick genuinely looks a little worried at his sensei, but he's keeping his mouth shut for the time being.
Do I notice the look?
You do. He's giving you a concerned look about this lady.
About this crazy bitch right here.
Do you
Bitch
not?
crazy.
Okay, hold on, wait. This could be big. Tarr, do you not follow Severance?
I tell Zick to stay back, and this isn't something he should see.
You tell him that. Severance is already through the door, and he grabs your arm, and he says, I think I saw her bite somebody earlier. Are we sure that's the kind of people we want to be working with?
I'd do anything to protect you and Camilla.
Of course.
There's no
yeah.
length.
But it's like you say, I mean, sometimes you can't go too far.
Anything for you two.
And he kind of tilts his head and gives you like a exasperated look. Yes, Sensei.
I give him a hug.
He kind of like gives you like one of those hugs where he's just like patting you. He seems very concerned.
When this is all over, we can have a better discussion. But until we find Camilla, there's nothing I'm going to do to stop searching for them. For her.
Are you saying that on our journey to find her, we don't hold back?
You hold back. I won't.
He kind of looks you up and down, and he doesn't say anything. He just kind of like gives like a quiet, slow nod.
Zik, I don't want you to have the same feelings that I do. It doesn't get easier taking a life. Each time it gets harder and harder and harder to suppress these feelings. I hate what I have to do to protect you guys, but it is the only solution I deem fit.
He is still looking at you a little concerned, but he kind of mutters, "Yes, Sensei."
I kind of like put my hand on his head and ruffle his hair.
And he waits. He like leans back up against this wall, catching his breath. Claire, do you come with? You see Tarr and Zik kind of have like this talk, and
Yeah.
like as Tarr walks through, you see Zik kind of looking a little worried, and he kind of shoots a glance in your direction.
I come over and like I kind of put like a one hand on his shoulder and like try to reassure him that things are gonna be okay. And then I follow the rest of the.
Okay.
I follow
Heading
Tarr.
in here, you see that bandit from earlier, like going toe to toe with one of these guys,
Whoa.
and he's like doing really well. But at the moment, like the guy is holding his dagger back. Like the bandit has his arms up to like stab this guy in the chest with a knife, and the Feng guy is holding his wrists back just barely.
Severance walks over. Is this like a soup you said?
Yes, that's that soup that he was working on earlier.
Can I kick him in his leg so he falls into the soup?
Yes, just roll a quick brawn check for me.
That is a 17.
Oh shit! And he falls back into the boiling hot broth, lets out a scream, and slowly dies.
Oh my god.
Can I like start to smell the soup?
It is putrid, burning flesh.
Oh,
This-
would it be weird to think that I find it oddly smells good?
That's what I was gonna say.
You know what?
Claire's
Oh
like,
my
this
god.
is actually really
The
good now.
aromatics, like, there's some heavy, like, onion in here that just smells so fucking good. Like, this is equivalent to, like, a steak and potato soup. Like, the perfect meal for a cold
Okay.
day.
I just kind of take big wafts of the smell and like I pleasantly smile.
You know what? Fuck it. As you're taking a little smell of it, you do see on your left small Tupperware containers.
Oh my god. Can I grab one of those
Yeah.
and take some soup to go?
Yeah, you take
Even
some of
though-
this delicious monster soup to go. If you
Monster
eat
soup.
Okay.
this during like a quick rest, you'll restore 2 d12 health.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. Ow.
Where do you guys go from here?
I'm already back out with Zik.
Severance goes exploring. You find a tight and narrow tunnel covered in blood.
I'm like, I'm on a mission to make sure everyone in this bitch dead.
You find before you some kind of embalming room. There's a dead body underneath some cloth here, a large table that's also covered in blood. There seems to be a table filled with all sorts of instruments, saws, like little clamps of some kind. This appears like it's been used to dissect bodies. And I think upon a closer look, you're able to tell that this body here has been dissected, though like you'll have to actually investigate it if you want to learn more.
Severance sets all the heads down right here for a second, but I do investigate
Yeah.
more. Do you want me to roll investigation
yes,
or medicine?
Please roll investigation.
Okay, that is a. That is a 14.
The blood was drained from this body completely, but there's something about the veins here. there's this strange sort of black tendril-like substance that runs along the veins in the arm and up through the capillaries. Something must have affected this person in that way.
Does it connect kind of to the potion we saw earlier? That was like all.
Maybe.
Okay. But is there more of interest from that point?
Not really. There's a route to go here and a route to go here.
Okay. Real quick, is there any medical instruments of more interest, like lobotomy instruments or anything like that
Not
here?
lobotomy instruments, but I mean, like, there's stuff to, like, cut open a dead body and, like, pull ribs open and shit. Like, this was stuff that was used to medically move stuff out of the way. And I should say, these are, like, high-grade medical instruments. Almost like a kind of doctor was here at some point. These aren't materials that, like, bandits or monsters would necessarily have access to. Like, it
Like
would
a
have to be
general
somebody... Yeah, it would have to be somebody with a medical background.
Okay. Definitely, I'll take that in mind, but I don't think any of the medical instruments I exactly need right now. I'll probably open this door, but I will open this door as well.
You find locked doors in front of you.
Oh yeah, I also had picked the heads back up. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
carrying that shit around. Am I able to just kick these down?
Yeah, roll brawn.
Okay, that is a 13.
That's enough. The first door shattered.
17.
The second door shattered.
That is a 22.
The third and final door splinters. There's a bunch of crates here.
Oh.
However, there's a lever on the wall.
I pull it.
Pulling the lever, this crate moves aside slowly, unveiling a secret hidden tunnel that's about the size to move a large crate.
Is it like a secret tunnel?
It is. It's a secret tunnel that, like, do you remember the large crates that were like the size of, like, maybe, like, I think it was, 15 feet in diameter? It's like those exact measurements for this hidden tunnel.
Can I go in?
You begin to go in. It is pitch black and seems to be, like, strictly this 15-foot diameter, and there's no light, and it seems to go for miles.
Maybe I don't go in. Maybe I will hold off on that until I get back to the others. Okay. But I'm gonna go down this way. Okay.
You guys are over here in the hall. Zik is ready to go whenever. You guys all meet up.
I'll open this door.
Hold on, let me do a Claire thing really quick. Claire, you find a small well and a bucket of water. I know that was so worth it for you, Andrea.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Is there anything in the well?
Nope, it's just well water. They have to get water somehow.
Okay. I come
this
back
is
out
an
and-
empty bedroom, Severance.
Oh.
And is there anything of interest in here?
Nope, just a regular bedroom.
Okay.
I think
I
we
start
literally
setting-
found everything.
I start setting the heads on,
Each
like,
bed.
yeah.
What the fuck?
I lost connection.
Refresh.
There we go.
Okay.
So I leave all the heads in the beds.
Hell yeah, absolutely. What do you guys do from here?
We did. Okay, yeah.
I guess we should leave and go back to the cult society.
Okay.
I guess I don't really think there's anything more for us to find here.
Yeah.
I look up to God and I go, God, is there any cool secret items we're missing right now?
You guys have found the entire dungeon.
Okay.
Well, you know what? There is one secret item you guys missed and didn't really seem to care existed.
Damn.
It's not really that secret. It was kind of an open secret, I guess.
Was
Where
it the
was
potion?
No.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Okay, sorry. I didn't really investigate this room.
Yeah, it's a lounge. There are the posters on the table if you want Severance to see those posters.
Okay.
I
Probably
sent them
glance
in
at
the
the
chat.
posters. Yeah. Was it this guy's journal?
Oh yeah, you know what? If you look in the guy's journal, he just talks about how tensions have been rising and they've been like collecting more and more people to perform these rituals on, and there's these vampires who keep showing up to do the ritual, and the wolf just seems to be getting more pissed and pissed as time goes on.
Was there anything else in this room that I missed?
No.
Was it really just the potion?
No.
I don't really know. Okay.
It's really not all that important, but I'm surprised you guys didn't notice it. Okay. Do you guys leave?
Were you talking about the crates?
No.
Okay, I'm completely lost.
It's okay.
Okay.
We can talk about it after session. It's cool. Tar
As long
is
as
doing a thing. I'm so sorry. There's nothing here for you. I don't know what you wanted.
Oh yeah, the horse! The horse that's okay now.
The horse is okay now.
I just wanted the fog
Can we
award.
take the horse out?
Okay. Yeah, you guys can take the horse
Okay.
with you. Absolutely.
Okay.
I know what it is.
You know what it is?
Butcher's knife.
No.
Damn it.
I have no idea.
Okay. You guys leave, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
If everyone else is ready.
Yeah. I'm ready to go.
Hold on 1 second. You guys head back through the tunnels, back through the sewers. And as you guys are walking, do you talk to each other?
I don't think Severance has anything to say. I don't really know what more can be said about what just happened.
Yeah. I would feel like Claire just kind of like
Unless someone asks her a question, then I think she's
rethinks
just
it all in her head. So I don't think so.
Sick is like, hey, so like, why'd you just eat a random fucking person?
Holy shit, okay. Are you guys headed back to the Valhaven Occult Society?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys walk through the sewer path back towards the surface, you guys cross paths with Rudy, who is coming back now, and he has like a large sack of supplies and food. And he encounters you guys at like a crossing in the sewer. Oh, greetings! It's very good to see all of you. I believe that that Floss should be waiting for you at my home.
We're still covered head to toe in blood.
Yes, yeah. And he kind of just like smiling at you. He doesn't really seem to care all that much.
Oh, yeah, because you can't see, right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He also did say good to see you as a blind man, which is really funny.
That is really funny. Well, let's start heading back with him, I guess, now that our
yeah.
Right.
You guys are walking with him, and he kind of looks to Zick. You must be one of Tarr's students, yes? And Zick kind of like nods, but he's quiet after everything that just happened. And Rudy, I think, notices like the tenseness in the air. Do you mind telling me what exactly went down in your little rescue mission?
The Feng won't be coming through here anymore.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Lucas?
The Feng won't be coming through here anymore.
That's good. That's very good to hear. I am so glad that that is no longer the case. They've been terrorizing this place for a long time. There's actually, I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's a town, Ramshackle, that they terrorized for quite some time.
Severance nods.
You guys make it to Rudy's hut and home. and like he leads you guys inside, and Floss isn't here.
Oh,
Oh.
It's that's weird. She was supposed to be waiting right here. Um, maybe we wait here for her to come back. Maybe she had to go take a leak or something.
maybe.
Was she right here before you left?
Yes, I actually told her to stand and guard this place if anybody would
Oh.
show up. It's a little concerning. But given the iron smell in the air, perhaps you could use some rest, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I have extra rooms upstairs if you'd like to sleep. I can tell it's been kind of an arduous journey. I also have, medical supplies here and teas, and like offer my services if you want to buy any of them now.
How much was the fee?
Give me one moment to find it.
You're good.
Here, I will put the same note that I sent in here when Floss asked for stuff. It is in the chat for you guys. Also, let me get the ambiance of his little fucking hut going, because this clearly isn't what this shit sounds like. Like, his place is very relaxing.
Ask Rudy if there's anything to fix a broken hand.
Well, absolutely. My healing herbs cure all wounds. And he gives you a smile.
Okay, so which one is it? The 20 or the 100?
The 20, the herbal remedy.
Okay. I'm gonna buy
Herbal remedy
one.
is healing. Spiritual endowment gives you MP. Rat's bulwark gives you an addition to strength.
Permanent or temp?
Oh.
It's temp.
Damn. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one of the herbal remedies.
Oh yeah. This will bring you back to full when you drink it.
Okay.
He brews you a tea and sits you down like at a couch. That's part of like his lounge here. I think he brews tea for all of you guys, though only Tarr is getting the herbal remedy.
I think Severance just also sits on the couch, but she just kind of pulls out her book of The Lord in the Wing and just starts reading it.
Absolutely, fuck yeah. Is there any downtime activities or shopping with Rudy? Because he offers these services always. I want to make that clear. You guys can always come back to his home and buy any of these things whenever you need to. And the same will be said for the item shop. Floss is actually doing a side quest to unlock the item shop with Atreus, and once that's unlocked, you guys can go at any time to Atreus's bar and buy items from the item shop channel from Atreus directly.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
We all felt the same way.
I am gonna slap the poster on the table to show everybody.
Okay, you guys all see this poster. Tarr, I think I mentioned this to you in your lore notes, so I don't think I need you to roll for it, unless you want me to jog your memory.
Let me check my notes.
It should be in there somewhere, I think.
Because I copied and pasted pretty much everything that you gave me.
But I will say for the rest of you, this is the 26th annual Valhaven Gala. The date listed on this flyer is just about a week away.
Oh.
Severance glances at it, but she continues to read.
It's a gala where the the 5 families of Valhaven meet up once per year. It looks like it's on Incline?
Yeah, that is, like I said, about a week away. That is 6
Okay.
days from now.
6 days from now. Interesting. Interesting.
Okay.
As you're telling the group this, Rudy pipes up. The 5 families always came to me as a bit of stuck up. And I don't know why they call it the 5 families. The 4th was wiped out a long time ago.
You sure about that?
I mean, as far as anyone knows, the Kagayama family died out a while back.
Not all of them. I'm the last remaining member.
He kind of gives you a smile. So, I'll take it you can be seen at the gala in a suit and tie?
Absolutely.
Claire, Severance, do you guys say anything?
I don't think Severance would have any big reaction to that. I don't think she really knows anything about the 5 family.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't react very much either.
Do you guys ask any questions to either Tarr or Rudy about the families?
Can I ask Rudy what families are attending?
This is information you know, Tristan, if you'd like to tell. If you want. I don't know.
We got the Westburns, the Ambroses, and the Hashes.
When Tarr says Ambrose, that's a name both of you recognize. Yandril Ambrose. Tarr, you know him because he's the head of the Ambrose family. But Claire, you recognize that because Yandril Ambrose is that sire vampire, who was also, you're now learning, the head of like a family.
Oh, and the Dire Hearts, sorry.
Okay. I kind of keep that info to myself.
It's also pertinent to mention that Yandril Ambrose is the guy that Nico said he saw meeting up with some of the Feng. I just want to make sure all the information is here and laid out flat so you guys don't miss anything. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Do you guys do anything or say anything before we like go to bed for your guys' little long rest here?
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Anything?
Okay. Tarr, is there anything you'd like to do before we go ahead?
I think he drinks the tea and just immediately passes out in the couch.
Okay. Holy shit, gang.
Yeah.
Time passes. All of you find yourselves resting in Rudy's place, waiting for Floss to come back so then you guys can go meet at the Velhaven Occult Society. That's how we're going to play it. That's what we're doing. That way, Cass can meet up with you guys. And
Okay.
you all go to rest in your own time, of your own will. And I think Severance, has, whatever her regular sleeping patterns are like. I think Tarr is kind of stressed in his sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Claire, something interesting happens to you.
Oh. Okay.
You're resting. How often do you dream, Claire?
Not that often, but maybe like I get more nightmares than anything. But maybe like once a night.
So, it could be safe to assume that this is just another nightmare. It's been a stressful couple of days for you. I mean, with what's going on with Natalia and then all of this mess you find yourself wrapped up in, it's common that stress creates nightmares or weird dreams. I mean, the kind of dreams where your teeth fall out in the mirror in the kitchen sink. But you find yourself in this dark, empty void. And then you can see a silhouette in the distance. And floating to the left and right here, flickering candles. And it illuminates a figure. And this figure is draped in green robes and an iron mask.
Okay.
Claire, one of my own. You find yourself fighting against my people, taking out my wolf, and I must commend you for your bravery. It takes a strong will to fight back against a force like the Feng, and I admire you for your strength. But I need you to strongly consider what lies in front of you. Do you know the people you're traveling with? One amongst you is a hunter, and I'm not certain about your past, your history, your encounters with hunters, but I know for certain, for me, my kind, and your kind, throughout all of history, they have betrayed us, slaughtered us, manipulated us, pushed us down, a strong boot against our neck. There will come a time, maybe soon, maybe later, when you, Claire, cross a line. Maybe it's hunger. Maybe it's in a fight and you're down on your luck and you have to eat to survive, and it just happens to be an innocent's neck that provides you survival. But when that time comes, she will turn on you. It's happened throughout history and it will happen again. So you have two roads, two paths in front of you, Claire. The first, you join me. You join the Feng, and you help fight against hunters, against those that would kill our kind aimlessly. And you pave a path on the road to freedom, to rebellion, to us finally being able to walk in the sunlight, free from harm. Or you go down the second path. You fight alongside your little friends. And when the time comes that you make one mistake, it'll be your head she's chopped off. It's safe to say I've warned you of the outcomes, and all I can ask now is that you consider them. It's your life, Claire.
Do I have to give an answer?
He doesn't seem to expect any kind of answer from you.
Okay.
He kind of looks at you and then slowly backs away. The candles, the lights here, flicker out one by one. And your dream ends. And we fade to black.